Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Rhoda Joy. Thank you for stopping by, and this is the Delicious Kitchen where we always make amazing recipes the easiest way. Well, on the menu today is plantain moimoi. Well, before we go right into the cooking process, I would like you to subscribe this channel, please, if you haven't subscribed, because on this channel we make amazing recipes the easiest way. So you don't miss any of our videos which I post once or twice every week. And as you subscribe, please click on the notification bell icon beside it so you'll be notified every time I post my video. Well, let's go into the cooking. Here are my ingredients I'll be using. So I have my peppers, you can see them. I have my shombo added to it. Then I have my onion, I have my habanero pepper, you can see it. And I have my Scotch bonnet pepper in it. I have crayfish. Crayfish is going to be the spice. This is curry leaf. This is for the garnishing, and this other pepper is also for the garnishing. I'm going to be using thyme, curry. I'm going to be using palm oil. So I have my salt and my nut cube. So I'm going to be using biscuit bone for this recipe. Now this is optional, okay? This is optional. You can use meat, you can use fish, you can use eggs if you decide, but I'm going to be using this. So the first thing I'm going to do is, now you can see my plantains I'm using. So I'm also using plantain. Now I'm using 4 ripe plantains and 1 unripe plantain. The essence of using an unripe plantain is to make the batter thick, okay? When I use just this plantain, ripe one, is to make the batter a bit soft. We want it to be a little bit thick, so we're going to be using this and adding 2 or 3 pieces of yam into it, okay, to make the batter a bit thicker. Now the best plantain to use for this recipe is the plantain that is very ripe. In fact, those ones that you think is ripe and you want to throw away, that's the one you're supposed to use. So let's go into the cooking process. Now what I'm going to do is to wash and cut my plantains into sizes that my blender can handle. Okay, so this is my blender and this is my unripe plantain. Now I want to blend it, and you know that unripe plantain likes to stick, so I don't want it to stick in my blender. So I'm going to add just a little oil, just a little, just to grease my blender so that it doesn't stick to it. So I'll also add a little water to aid the blending process, and I'm going to blend. Now I like to blend in batches, so I will blend my unripe plantain first before I blend my ripe plantain. I'm going to blend until you have a perfect and smooth consistency. So you can see how it is here. So this is what you're actually going for. So I'm going to repeat the rest process and show you what they look like. So I also have a handful of yam. So I'm going to be blending it. This is just to make our batter strong, okay? A little bit thick. So I'm still going to add a little water to help my blending process and blend. I'm done blending the yam. So this is the ripe plantain now. So I'm going to add my crayfish and my peppers in it. I'm also going to add water to help the blending process. Not so much water. Remember, you don't want your batter to be very light. So it's ready. You can see it. Okay. So now we're going to add salt. Plantain is already sweet, so you don't need so much seasoning for it. If not, you may not handle the sweetness of it. So that's why you need to add a bit of pepper, to bring down the sweetness. So I'm adding my stock cube. I'm using none. Use any seasoning of choice. Curry for the appearance. the eye literally eats before you eat. So my plate is so filled, so I have to turn gently. I'll be adding oil. See how it looks so beautiful. So you're going to turn. Okay, what I did was I removed some so that I can turn it effectively. So you're going to turn, stir very well until the oil is well combined. So did you see the oil is well combined inside now? Now I'm going to be adding my garnishing. That's my pepper and my scent and my curry leaf. You can add scent leaf if you want. This will just for that flavor, for that garnishing effect. So what is remaining now is the meat. You're going to scoop the quantity you want. So I've added the meat in it. That's the. So I actually cooked my meat first. I seasoned and cooked the meat first before adding it. So please make sure you cook your meat until it's soft enough for eating before you add. So I've set it on the fire to cook. Now my pot is small, so it could not contain all my plates, so I had to put the remaining ones in the fridge. Probably I'll cook it later or any day I want. So we're going to let it cook for at least 20 to 30 minutes. Okay guys, after 30 minutes it is ready. So I have the other ones on the fire. So this is the first batch, so you can see. Now you're going to let it cool down for about 30 minutes, then you'll see it becomes a bit strong. Okay, depending on the texture you already made. Remember, if you added more water, it will not be it will be soft, but if you added less water, it will be a bit strong. So thank you for staying with me up till now, and please click the subscribe button. I know you enjoyed it, so let me taste it. I already know it's going to be already know it's going to be tasty. So please click the subscribe button so you'll be notified anytime I post a new video. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Hope you learned something from me. A thumbs up and drop a comment. I love to read your comments. Please drop your comment. Share this video if you think it's worth it. Thank you so much. Amazing. This is tasty.